Welcome to another one about my Stump's World of Tanks Xbox replays. World of Tanks console. How's that? We're in the STI. I know people say it's the ST1, but I'm stubborn, and seeing the Russians have no tanks with Roman numerals in them, except for tanks from other nations. Yeah. To me, it's the STI, and it will always be the STI, no matter how many times people say I'm wrong. We're on Prokhorovka night, and we it's not a very good game, really. I don't have a bad game myself, but the problem is other people on my team are just kind of not very good. You know, it's not that they're not very good. I will take that back, because they don't play absolutely horrible. And this probably shouldn't be under the fail team series, but because the team didn't necessarily fail as a whole. However, what this is going to highlight is lack of map awareness from my team. You'll see at the beginning they have how many tanks just staying back at the base. Beep bop 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 a doo, all kinds of them. I'm a heavy and I'm pushing the center. Is this the right place to be? Nah, not particularly, but this thing is a great hull down tank. And seeing no heavies really went to the top of the hill, I wasn't going up there. So I'm going to sit down here and try to use my turret to bounce some shots and see what kind of damage I can put out while I'm bouncing. Take a shot at that T-37, and we miss. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. But look at the heavies right now on the map. We got one in the middle of the base, in the middle of the map at A, B5, B4.5. We've got 3 at B2, 1 at D2, and really nothing pushing the hill on you know, E9, E10, which just means that the smart red team is just going to push that side quick. And yeah, so should I be turning around and going back? It was going through my mind at the time. These people attack. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to go up the top of the hill and just get raped. Even though this is a good hull down tank, there is artillery in play, and I'm pretty sure it's an M53-55, and that is going to suck if it hits me. So we got a Black Prince. He's going to push up, so we can get a shot on him. 449 out of him, right through his armor. And we got an AT-7 on their team who just complete friggin' idiot. Let's see if we can put one through him. Stay still. 404 on the ammo rack. Push up again. Let's see if we get another shot on that AT-7. I'm going to put it right back where I shot it last time. Right in the corner of the drive wheel. And this one bounces. Go figure. But he's taking shots. I mean, he's up there. He's tracked. He's not going anywhere. And I get to finish him off with a 157. Kind of sucks my reload didn't get in there quicker, but hey, it is what it is. Black Prince is still sitting there, so can we do something about that? Yep, Black Prince is no longer sitting there. 369 or 396. My dyslexia pops up there. It was one or the other, I think. As you can tell, I didn't jot down notes for this game. Shot flies right across my side. So I'm trying to get up here where the bushes give me a little bit of cover from over there. I auto-lock that shot, wait for it to fully aim, and it dunks the ground 20 meters in front of me. What I don't understand, and it's always bothered me about the game, if I stop right here, auto-lock, or just lock, whatever, and let my reticle get as small as it can, and then I switch to sniper mode, as we take 449 out of the ag tagger, but like right here, if I just sit there and let that fully aim, and then switch to sniper mode, it's got to re-aim again. I don't get it. That's fully aimed right there. I'm going to finish him off, but while I finished him off, I got tracked by the T-29 right after the M55, took out my ammo rack, took out my loader. So it's time to turn around. He hadn't been paying any attention to me, so I was like, yeah, you know, whatever. But he's definitely paying attention now, so. And right now, if you look at the map, we've got no tanks left on the east side. And they've got one T-29 up on the hill up there. That's nothing compared to the tanks that they have down below right now that aren't popping up on radar. Throwing at the T-29, and I don't know where that went. I guess it went high on my aim. If it went to the top of my aiming circle, then, you know, it would have missed. Hit his turret. M46. On the move, hits me. Complete bullshit. See, and I didn't fully aim there, but at least I was stationary. And of course it sails way over him, and this shot right here pisses me off to no end. Fully aimed in, back of an M46 Patton, and it goes low and to the left, and tracks him, of course. But right now, you look at my team, none of them are turning around. They're all focusing on that one tank destroyer on the red team. Put a big chunk into him, or take a big chunk out of him. I'm hitting SOS, trying to get them to turn around. Will they turn around? No. If they turn around right now, this team is completely wiped out, and I'm still alive. Do they turn around? Yeah, here comes one. One heavy's coming. And one of them tank destroyers down there is a fucking T-95, the one at H4. What is a T-95 doing pushing the freaking cap? You're an idiot. But whatever. But it's back to the whole map awareness thing. Right now, if I had some help down here, other than the light tank above me, these guys are wiped out. But I'm sitting down here, you know, fending for myself because I just can't get any help. And of course the M53 finishes me off. So if these guys down, these idiots down there that aren't helping, can't push over in that corner and take out that M53-55, do you know what I mean? It's all in the map awareness. And people will look at this and they'll be like, well, we won, you know. But I've been in so many games like this that it turns out the other way, that we don't win, because you get 3 or 4 idiots that just, they can't. And I know a lot of good players that use the round minimap. I know a lot of good players that use, they have gotten used to it, they stick to it, and it works for them. But I also know a lot of players that use that round minimap that aren't any good. And you try to tell them, you know, hey, use the big minimap. You can see the whole map at all times without having to stop and click the button. And, you know, when you're in the middle of fighting, all you can do is glance to the right and you see everything. And what people say so often, it's so hard to get used to. It's really not. Give it a little bit of time. If you know your map somewhat. You see, I'm going to go negative there. That was just for the cameras, for the video, for YouTube. I was pissed. You know, I could have been alive right there with just a little bit of help a little bit sooner. And, you know, I would have much rather finished the game alive. We ended up doing 4,000 damage, 1,200 assists. So, I mean, you're talking 5,200 combined. Blocked 1,100. We ended up at the top of the the team. 1327 for base XP, 3 kills, 4,000 damage. And you look at the rest of my team, it wasn't absolutely horrible. I mean, but our ISA did 800. Centurion did 900. VK4502A 900. You know, then again, you know, the 103 did 23. T95 did 2,000. Borzig 1,400. E75 did 700. Not great numbers. Not great numbers at all, really. They're really average down across the board. AT7, 689 assist, 2 shots for 561, took out his ammo rack, took him out of the game. 2 shots for 797 to the Yag Tiger 88, took him out of the game. 80 assists, 2 for 818, and took the Black Prince out of the game. 2 shots for 952 on the E75. AMX 5120, 1 shot for 454. Centurion 7-1, 169 assist, 173 assist, and 111 assist, and 2 shots for 442 to the Patton. So I had a decent game, 4,000 damage, another 1,200 assists. So, you know, 5,200 combined. That's a decent game all day long. But what upset me is I didn't have any help towards the end. If just one or two of them tanks had turned around 20 seconds earlier, just gave just a few extra shots into them people, just took their attention off me a little bit. You know, I could have lived through the rest of the game, survived the battle, and done a little bit more damage. But instead, they, you know, oh look, there's an artillery down here and one tank destroyer. Let's all 6 of us focus on that. Oh, wait a minute, there's four tanks near our cap? Yeah, we don't need to worry about them. We'll worry about them later. One tank down there can fend them off. I mean, it wasn't one. I had a light tank shooting from above me, so he was helping. Kudos to him. But the rest of them, just, jeez. Map awareness, people. It's so important in this game. And if you don't have any, I know you say, hey, I can just click that button and look at that big map at any time. Yes, you can. But even that 2 seconds that it takes to do that takes your eyes off what's going on. And to me, that's 2 seconds you never get back. As usual, comment, rate, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell me to do right or wrong. And remember, in that battlefield, shoot the red ones.